My name is Steven Goakes and I'm the Managing Director of Natgen. I'm here to talk to you today about our Natgen Development Trust UN25, which is office warehouse park located on the southern side of Brisbane in a suburb called Slacks Creek. Now, Slacks Creek is a well-known suburb for people from Brisbane because it has the M1 motorway from Brisbane to the Gold Coast running straight through it, and it's an area where you would go to buy a new car or notably go to IKEA. It's one of the spots where IKEA has chosen to have one of its national stores. Also, it's a sort of small industrial sort of area, so you'll find small light industry type uses. But also further up in Slacks Creek you find a lot of car sort of things like panel beaters and people who sell car accessories, that sort of thing. So it's a very well established area which was first subdivided in the early 1970s, and on that basis it's been a mainstay of industrial Brisbane for quite a long time. This site that we've got, which is on Westaway Street and Rowland Street in Slacks Creek, is an infill site which has basically been used as a storage yard for the last 50 years, I guess. So it's an opportunity that doesn't come along very often in a very mature area to actually infill into something which is going to be frankly a lot nicer than what's surrounding it due to the fact that it's a lot younger. The design of the centre will be a very typical Natgen office warehouse unit complex, which will be developed and sold as strata office warehouse units. And basically in the current plan there's 10 units in the complex, but as with most of the Natgen developments, once we get into it and we actually go through the value engineering process and actually looking at the best way to improve the return, we often change the design, sometimes slightly, sometimes quite radically, and in every case we've been able to increase the returns by doing that. So it's a design process and a value engineering process. We use our group of consultants, which we've used for many developments now, and we're a pretty tight group now, so we feel like we can get the best out of sites and out of the unique features that most sites have. This one, for example, if you see it in the briefing paper, etc., you'll see it's a triangular shaped site with 2 street frontage. We love 2 street frontage because it means that we can actually take vehicles, and particularly trucks, through from one street to the other, and we don't have to turn them around on site. Turning a truck around on site really robs space from a development, so we get a higher level of GFA in ratio to the whole site. GFA means gross floor area.